we're looking at just criticisms of religion. Another one is that religion is implicated in violence, and people will quote historical events, whether it's the Crusades or the Inquisition or religious inspired terrorism in the world today, and say religion just creates violence. I was having that conversation with someone just the other week, and I was suggesting that when we look at the history of the church and the current function and mission of the church, church does a remarkable amount of good. When we look at healthcare, education, social services, service to the poor, helping people to live in harmony with God and with each other and with all of creation, that if violence is justified in the name of religion, it's a false justification. That religion can never be an excuse or justification for violence against another human being. And if we look at the Bible and see violence in the Old Testament, or if we look at certain instances of violence in the history of Christianity or the history of other religions, that's an aberration. And we have come to realize more profoundly than ever that God wants us to live in peace and reconciliation and to honor the dignity of other people. So today the church has become the most profound and eloquent defender of peace, true peace, that's grounded in God. So take God out of the picture, take religion out of society, and ultimately what you're left with is politics of power. Who is stronger than the other and who can impose their will on the other. It's really the world of Nietzsche, the world of just kind of the law of the jungle. If we look at the proper function of religion, it holds all those violent impulses in check because we discover the principles of the moral law, to love God, to love our neighbor, to do no harm. And take God out and violence simply increases. And I think the sorry state of the world today in many ways is living evidence of that. As Christians, we seek and we preach and we build a culture of peace and of nonviolence, a culture of respect and dignity for every human person, from the moment of conception to the moment of natural death.